Has anyone noticed this trend where basically like every year there will be like a big RPG game that gets revamped? And in 2023 we had Lords of the Multiverse that was being revamped. We haven't gotten that yet, but not sure if they ever will be revamped. Infinite RPG was set to revamp in 2024. Look what we got here. And in 2025, we recently got news that Bone Sword was going to get revamped. But the question remains: how can you make Bone Sword better than this? We're just going to look into it. So, yeah.
The Legend of the Bone Sword RPG. This game is pretty dang old now. 8 years old. And we've kept everything pretty much the same since it came out.
Yeah, you can clearly tell that all this was here since the beginning. Remember when he was called Hayden the Creeper? Oh my god, good times. That's crazy.
Since then, we've improved so much. And now, as it stands, the current version of this game sucks.
Stupid and dumb, and we pay. So we're inviting you to come and squee with us.
No, we're not.
Wait, what? Okay. So yeah, for those who need context, Crithm and Vianix have been working on have been working on this project since like the start of, I think, way more before the start of way more than the start of December 2024. But they didn't work on this for quite a bit, but they've made a lot of progress recently. So the second part recently came out, so that's why I kind of want to watch this. If you guys want to have a look at the devlogs, he's posting the devlog every other Friday for Bone Sword. So, but we're just gonna be looking at the first one just for the hell of it. So yeah. Anyways, enjoy.
The first thing we decided to do was question the fundamentals. How could we make combat more interesting and less repetitive?
Well, apparently you can do quite a bit, and this is what Crithm did.
My problem with combat is that there was absolutely no feedback of any kind, and there really wasn't much to it. Sure, it might activate an ability sometimes, or fire off a projectile, but that's still pretty boring and on the same format, so that's something we definitely wanted to improve on.
So the very first thing I did was I tried out something I've always wanted to do called hit stopping. The sword slash animation pauses just briefly when you make contact with an enemy.
Oh, okay.
Another huge thing with combat for me is there wasn't really much to it. Like, maybe they'll like spawn a tornado or something, but they all had the same AI.
Yeah.
They didn't really do anything special. It didn't really feel like a challenging fight, and this especially went for bosses.
Yeah, definitely.
So instead of making them just chase you in a straight line, we have them strafe left and right and take time and decide when to attack you.
Yeah, that's actually, been noticing this a lot
Some
in the
enemies
sneak
even
peeks.
block your attacks.
In his
and
server-
you can
in his
also
server,
block
so that's
enemy
cool.
attacks.
Alright, moving on to the next part.
You see this? You see this bone sword? You can actually get this bone sword by pressing Alt F4 on your keyboard. Just try pressing Alt F4 on the keyboard, and you get a free bone sword. Free bone sword. Free Legend of the Bone Sword. Free.
I don't know what that was.
Yeah, so
Anyway.
Critm's style is quite funny. I honestly love that. So
So now that the enemies are more interesting,
yeah,
what about the bosses? Well, we wanted to give all of the bosses unique attack patterns.
yeah. I honestly love how they did the Sandman. Honestly, it looks a lot better. And the Frostbite Ice King, all that. It looks nice. The Cloud Lords and everything. It's crazy. It's crazy how much you can do with a classic game and turn into something more interesting. It's insane.
Healing
Spells.
were pretty cheesy. You just use them and you get full health and you can pretty much just spam it, stay alive forever.
Okay.
So in this easy little game called Dark Souls, I remember that you can use these flasks to heal you. They take a long time, so you really have to get to a safe spot so that you don't just get slashed in half.
Yeah.
So, in Bone Sword, we're gonna copy that idea.
Straight out. So, the progression
Mr.
system.
Meanie, how could progression be made less monotonous?
Hold on. As you guys know, the game is extremely grindy. So
Yes.
we've decided to change up the
That is
formula
true.
quite a bit in how you actually progress in the game.
Our attempt to fix this is that quests are going to be the main source of XP.
Hey,
Wait, quests. Oh.
wait a minute. What's this guy talking about?
Okay.
Well, level caps aren't
Well, yeah. Quests would be an interesting
quite
way to
as
play it, I
important
guess.
as they used to be.
Also, I'm sorry, but the fire effects they look a lot more. They look a lot better than compared to the ones
Yes, they
we saw
used to.
currently in the game.
There are these huge jumps in
And just the map in general makes
level
everything a
between
whole lot better,
doors,
honestly.
but we want to
Everything.
remedy this. The current plan is for us to just make quests that give you XP that help you cross those
Yeah.
gaps faster, based on the areas that they're in.
Yeah. But in case you guys are wondering, this is footage of his RPG kit that he released recently. I think December at the same time, pretty lately from where he recently pretty basically pretty much like the same month when he released this video. So you guys want to see tutorials on that? Let me know. I've been getting kind of a few suggestions, but not like fully. So
Feel free
but I
to
don't know.
let us know if you have any better ideas. This idea isn't quite finalized.
Yeah, definitely. It should. I think it should be. I think it might be finalized now. I think. I don't know. I don't know.
So you guys,
But I know a few people who are kind of are pretty close with Rhythm and BX, so they might know. But
might
I would have to
also
ask
be
them.
dreading this simple thought that, oh, the game's gonna be completely remade. My data's gonna get wiped. What? You're not. You're gonna have all of your data. It's gonna be converted to our new format. You're gonna be able to see the game and play it from where you left off. But trust me, you're in for a whole new experience.
Yeah,
We're
definitely.
gonna have save files, so if you want to replay
Save
the game
files?
without losing
Yeah, also local King Bro, I'm back.
all
Welcome. That's
your other
funny.
stuff, but on the same account, you can just go ahead and make a new save file.
I love how I just love the how many slave slots there is. It's just
and
it's
play
amazing,
the old one
honestly.
whenever you want. Nothing's getting wiped. Just want to make that clear.
That's good. That's good. Items. So
One massive big thing that's changing in this revamp is how items work. You're actually going to be able to level your item.
I gotta say, the equipping animations, like the bow staff, for example, and all that. Oh my god, they did well. I'm not sure who did that. Was it that skeleton guy? I can't remember what his
To
name is,
gain
but
new abilities
think it's this.
and even more damage and different stats.
I might be wrong though. But I don't know.
Speaking of upgrading these items, you're going to have an actual crafting line of progression.
Ooh.
So you'll be able to use items to craft
Definitely seen this before, honestly.
other items.
But it's a good way to start things off, honestly.
And
So.
adding on to what Mr. Rhythm just said, we're actually completely nearly removing RNG too.
Wait, what?
Enemies drop materials and you use those materials to craft. It's not like a really unfair thing because you can just grind now. It's not gonna be you have to grind for like a million years to get one thing because of freaking
Oh, dude, the textures though.
RNG.
Yeah, the textures were kind of
So
broken in the original
basically,
game.
If you kill a guy and you need 5 of the guy's drops, say he drops an iron bar ingot. If you kill him, he will always get the same amount of whatever
Okay.
he drops.
One.
Iron bar
One,
ingot.
yeah.
If you need 5 of them, you only have to come 5 times.
Okay, so it's kind of like the actual game itself. Okay.
Where are you guys?
What?
Listen to me, Edmund.
Who's this?
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Another cool feature we're planning on adding is the ability to gain runes either from crafting or drops. These runes are going to be used theoretically to add passive abilities such as whenever you hit an enemy, it would set them
Oh.
on fire.
Oh, okay. That's actually really cool, honestly. So I
These
I
are
like
definitely
how they
gonna
do
be
this.
quite rare to get, but these runes could allow you to have like fire and poison on a sword, which is supposed to be completely plain.
So. And elements. Oh wow,
Another
elements.
thing adding into this is the elements for weapons. Now this is a very interesting concept, and I definitely want to let Rhythm explain a bit more into this.
Oh, yes. Thanks, Winnie Man.
Wow.
I'm
Okay.
using that, by the way.
We're not.
Every item
Well,
will be
you did, too
assigned
late.
an element.
Oh.
For the use of the item, the element doesn't actually mean anything. But when you do need an item with a given element, the use case will be clear.
Oh.
These are going to have a very, very special use case. These are going to
That's-
be unique puzzles that you can use to gain access to certain areas in the game.
For example, there is a lava lake and you need to get to the other side. You can't step foot in it or your foot will be gone.
Definitely.
So, you need an ice elemental item. And there is an interactable spot where you can use an ice item
Interesting.
to summon an ice boat. A boat made of ice, how about that?
About advice. That's funny. Okay. Nice. And models, yes.
All of the old item models, I mean, they're nostalgic, but I've seen them so many times, so many different games. They're not unique at all.
Yeah.
So, I've hired my good friends, disgruntled skeleton.
Yeah, him. That's the person I was talking about.
Model every item in the game.
His
Except
props
for
to him,
monsters.
honestly. He revamped every item in the game. Oh my god. Props to him. I would never have expected to someone put in that much effort.
It's good already. That word cuts
But yeah,
me.
it's nice. Amazing. He made a lot of stuff. You can actually see he put it on his Twitter, looks like,
And
apparently.
guess what? You can hire him too if you like what you see. That's right. If you like these models, you can order yourself your very own model of any kind. Pretty much any kind. Not everything, but pretty much anything. With materials, textures, materials, no map texture, whatever you want. It's great.
Oh
Just
wow.
go to
Theweatherstation.info.
Wait, what?
Or send an email to Weather Station Media Relations.
Okay.
Gmail.com.
What the hell, the
very
voice
much
changer?
appreciate your business. So if you can send him some business, he will appreciate that.
Okay. So yeah.
Amazing.
Are you a Bone Sword player? Have you stopped playing the game?
Wait.
Well, look no further.
Wait, is that motherfucker Call of Duty? Wait, hon. No way did they use Turbo Fusion's kit in Bone Sword. I'm sorry. What? Okay, yeah. That's interesting. Okay. So apparently all this is all about like the dev the Discord stuff, which by the way, it's a pretty cool interesting community. It's pretty active, honestly. They get new members every month, every day or so. So I'm sure they're welcoming. I did hear some weird stories about them, but I'm not sure. But I don't take my word for it. But anyways, yeah. Overall, I think it's been really it's nice. It's a nice look into the future. So what do I have to say about the Bone Sword revamp? Of 2025 to 2026 or whatever. What do I say about it? I'd say amazing, and quite honestly, one of the more interesting revamps we've seen, or remakes we've seen in a while. Now sure, Infinity RPG's Arculation update was good, but the thing about it was that it kind of okay. So many people kind of criticizing the game, the Infinity's RPG Arculation update, with its advancements, which is understandable, but the thing about it is that most games are meant, if you want to have a game that's long term, you kind of just gotta, things have got to change, you know? That's what Infinity RPG did. And this is what we're going to see in Bone Sword RPG. Bone Sword RPG, Legend of Bone Sword, it's going to change. And, man, most people might like it. But, I can tell a lot of people, it's going to be different, sure, but I can see a lot of people liking it, honestly. Definitely. And my thoughts on it, I'd say these are really cool. This is like, it's crazy to me because I remember making my first Bone Sword game, our video back in like 2021. And here we are now, looking at this now. It's insane, honestly. So, yeah. So, yeah, I think it's probably going to hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. If you guys want me to review this video, this new remake in the future, then please be sure to subscribe, like, and turn on the channel. But you also not miss this video. It's my post for comments in the future. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. This being in 6 now. Anyways, I'm going, guys. Peace out.